Thank you everyone for joining us. We apologize for the delay. All right, welcome everyone. My name is Taya. I'm the Administrative Coordinator at the Temple Small Business Development Center. We help small businesses start, grow, and succeed. We do this through our no-cost consulting and a variety of our no-cost webinars and training programs like the one you're attending today. You're joining us for Snapchat and TikTok Basics for Entrepreneurs. We're recording today's session, and a copy of the recording and today's PowerPoint will be sent to all attendees within a follow-up email within 2 to 3 business days. All attendees have been muted. We encourage you to post any questions in the Q&A and chat box. Now I will turn over the floor to Cassie Clark.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining today for Snapchat and TikTok Basics. First talk a little bit about Temple University and kind of how we got started. So Temple University's Small Business Development Center is hosted by Temple's Fox School of Business and has been serving small businesses of Philadelphia, Eastern Montgomery, and Lower Bucks County since 1983. Temple ties to its community are very strong, dating back to its founding as an institution that originally served the working people in the local community. And today, the university remains that beacon of public service, social activism, and community engagement. We aim to be a place where all members of our small business community can grow, develop, and thrive. We prioritize diversity, equity, and inclusion to ensure that everyone is part of a positive, open-minded, and respectful environment. This environment enables us to value differences, encourage meaningful growth, and learn from the different perspectives of our community. Now, a little bit about me. So I work for a couple of different industries. So I've worked in property management for about 5 years. Then I later moved into consulting, and now I specialize in consulting based around digital marketing. So I focus on search engine optimization, social media, and digital marketing. I have an undergrad and graduate degree in business. And so if you have any questions about marketing, digital marketing, social media, search engine optimization, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk in more extent. So our agenda for the day, first, we're going to dive into Snapchat and its benefits, and then TikTok and its benefits. So give an intro to both of those, and then we'll dig a little deeper and how to get started on Snapchat, then how to get started on TikTok. Both of these will include steps for getting set up for your business page. And then we'll have a discussion about marketing and networking uses of these, and then we'll end with next steps and Q&A. But if you have any questions during the presentation, please feel free to put them in the chat, as we will stop at times to answer questions. So feel free to put those in the chat or the Q&A. Also, if you remember, Ataya mentioned, you will have this PowerPoint sent to you. And so you can, watch all the videos. You can use those hyperlinks to see all the resources that are included in this PowerPoint. So first, what is social media? Before we can start talking about TikTok and Snapchat, it's important that in this basics course, we understand what is social media. So social media is a computer and internet-based technology that facilitates the sharing of ideas and information. The various platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and others allow you to essentially virtually network with other individuals and businesses. And what's great about social media for businesses in particular is that it allows you to share content and information about your business with a large number of people, maybe that you wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. There's over 3 billion social media users today. And so that's a really big network that you can narrow in on and find people on that you might not find elsewise. Also, a great thing with social media is the ability to network and form communities, the smaller groups based on interest in your business or products and services. So you have the ability to take that large group of people and then market to specific groups based on, if they're interested in certain products or businesses. And then all of these platforms can be run through a computer, a phone, or a tablet. Snapchat and TikTok, the specific social media platforms that we'll be talking about today, are just a couple of these social media platforms. And we actually have webinars on others. So if you're interested in others, keep an eye out on our events page where we post our upcoming webinars we have throughout the year. So what is Snapchat? So Snapchat currently has 319 million daily active users. It is a mobile-only platform, so only used on phones. It is based around visual content and photos and videos, and it's known for its disappearing content. So you'll post something, it'll stay for only a little while and then disappear. You also on here send these videos and photos or post these videos or photos on something called stories. So if you've heard of stories on Facebook or Instagram, maybe this is where it all started with Snapchat. So Snapchat, just to go into that disappearing content a little bit more, pictures and videos that you post on this platform are called stories, and they only stay for 24 hours and then they disappear. Now, a large reason why I think this gained traction when this came out is that there was less focus on having super polished content. So on other platforms like Facebook or LinkedIn, it's very important to have super polished content and quality content that people can come back to and critique. But with Snapchat, it became more focused on sharing in a more casual way and casual moments throughout people's day and what they were up to, and not content that stayed around forever. And so in other words, it's sharing a story of your day. And because it is disappearing content and it's gone rather quickly, there was that less stress or focus around making a picture or a video perfect, because it wasn't going to stay around forever for people to see. Now, businesses also use this. It offers a way for businesses to connect with customers by letting customers see what the business and its employees are up to and how they operate day in, day out. An example of how you might use this might be a bakery showing a behind the scenes making of a beautiful wedding cake. So maybe a short video of that. Then maybe later in the day, they show the emotional delivery where the customer sees that the bakery took the care to add the date and time of the couple's engagement on it. Then maybe later in the day, the bakery showed a funny video of a cute puppy doing a trick for one of the dog treats in the store. And so those are some examples of how you can post kind of a day in the life of videos for your business. Now, you're also probably thinking, stories sound familiar. Well, like I mentioned, Facebook and Instagram also now have stories, but Snapchat was actually the one who originated stories. Snapchat has also copied those other platforms like Facebook and Instagram. You can send messages now over Snapchat and send pictures to individuals instead of just posting it to your story. So that's what Snapchat is. And let's take a look at who is on Snapchat. So looking at what groups of people are on Snapchat can help determine if the platform is right for your business or not. From a geographical standpoint, The US ranks second only to India for the number of Snapchat users, and they're pretty active, using the platform on average 30 minutes per day. This shows that the US is a large and active market for Snapchat users. 30 minutes is a large amount of time for just one platform. So those that have a Snapchat account are fairly active and engaged on it, which makes it great, which could make it a great area to market if your target market's demographic is on that platform. Now, from an age standpoint, Millennials and Gen Z were the demographic groups that the creators of Snapchat initially targeted. And Snapchat users base is still in the young side. In fact, this is the most popular social media network among teenagers, with Instagram and TikTok following closely. You'll start to see a drop off around age 35 or so. So if maybe your demographic is older than that, you may not want to use this platform for your business. But if the demographic that uses your product or service is 30 or younger, this could be a great platform for you. And then lastly, looking at gender, Snapchat has a slightly higher female demographic, but not by much. So that's a little bit of who's on Snapchat. Now, what are the benefits of having Snapchat for your business? Well, just as you heard earlier, those that are already using this platform use it on average 30 minutes per day, which is a large amount of time for a single platform. If your business, say, wants to connect with people under the age of 35, Snapchat is a great place to be because they're spending a lot of time on it. Data from Snapchat actually reveals that the social platform reaches 75% of millennials and Gen Z and 23% of American adults. Another benefit of Snapchat for businesses is that there are some unique ways that you can use it. For example, since the content goes away after 24 hours, it's great for limited time offers and helps create urgency for the products or services. It's also great for sneak peeks and helps create excitement for maybe a new product or a new service that's coming. A great way to use these could be to tell your customers to go to your Snapchat account for getting a discount code on the new product, or a limited time offer on a pair of shoes. Snapchat also offers ads that are priced low. So you can actually start off trying out ads on Snapchat for as low as $5 for your first budget. And then lastly, one other thing that's good about it for businesses is studies show that Snapchat users are spending more time, actually 35% more time in the discovery section every day. And that discovery section is an area on Snapchat where users go to search for brands, influencers, and news feeds. So that's where they would see maybe the businesses posts. On Discover, you can subscribe to brands. So that's what Snapchat is in a nutshell. Now I'll go over some more info on how to sign up for a business account and how to use it and start using ads later. But for now, I want to take a switch over to TikTok to talk about what TikTok is. So TikTok is the newest platform. If you remember from just a few slides ago, Snapchat had 319 million users as of the beginning of 2022. Well, TikTok actually has over 1 billion users, and it's a newer platform. So TikTok has really boomed since it first came about. Its most popular audience, similar to Snapchat, is the younger crowd, specifically Generation Z. So what is this used for? What is TikTok used for? TikTok is used to create and share short videos. Some examples of this that you might have seen before are popular dances, maybe a video of someone singing, maybe a funny comedy skit, or maybe a video of someone's pet doing something cute or funny. It's heavily used for fads. So, for example, if you've maybe heard the song Fancy Like, there was a fad a few months ago where people would post themselves and their friends doing the dance to that song. And so a lot of times posts will revolve around different fads or popular fads that are going on, whether it's a dance or something like. Businesses can also get in on the action with their own posts. So for example, Gymshark is one of the leading fitness brands on TikTok. It reaches 2 million followers in only 6 months when it started. Gymshark essentially caters to fitness fanatics by posting workout challenges through videos, inspirational health journeys, maybe someone talking about their health journey, and then maybe some relatable fitness humor of funny videos in the gym. And this can all help make the gym feel a little less intimidating. So that's how Gymshark uses TikTok and has gained a lot of followers because of it. I've actually included a couple links here on this slide so you can see some examples of what businesses can post. This might be good to come back to later if you're trying to think of some more ideas of how you could use it for posting for your business. All right, now, as I said, TikTok has grown tremendously in the past few years. Last year, it had more downloads than either YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat alone. TikTok has also proven to be very engaging. It's actually the most engaging of all social media apps because an average user's session is on average about 10 to 11 minutes. And the average user opening it is 19 times per day. So that's a lot of time for this platform. Also, TikTok is starting to be a great place for businesses to advertise. According to App Annie, TikTok is the #1 app for driving consumer spending, surpassing Tinder for the top spot. Consumer spending on TikTok increased by 77% alone in 2021. And as mentioned before, the primary age range for TikTok is young. It's below the age of 34. But there is a large population within the age range of 18 to 34, and that make in-app purchases. So this could be very beneficial for your platform, very beneficial platform for businesses with customers in that age range of 18 to 34. So now let's review some of the benefits of TikTok. One, as you just saw, TikTok has a very high user engagement rate. A user's average time on this platform is very high. It's also easy to get in front of others that don't follow you, since the platform is all about trends and fads. If you keep up with current fads or trending videos, maybe in your industry, and then you make a video that follows these, then you could, have success and more chances of being seen and getting more views and getting more people to follow you. An example of this might be if you do a video on a popular dance, maybe your staff does a dance of a popular song, and you video it. Just because someone is following that dance or that fad, they could come to find out about you and your business and follow you. So if you do a good job of keeping up to date with trends and fads, they're good at posting fun videos that are in line with these trends and fads, you could have good luck at getting people to follow you on this platform. TikTok is also a great platform for building your brand and brand authenticity. So this platform where you have is essentially another opportunity where you have to share your story and be a little more personable and share some of those authentic day-to-day content videos, similar to Snapchat. Now, another thing you can do with TikTok is you can take advantage of localization. With TikTok, it takes into account where you are geographically, so you can have more of a chance of connecting with those around you or people in the same city as you seeing your videos. You can choose to make an ad appear to people within a specific area as well. Lastly, as mentioned before, TikTok has a growing audience, is still growing quickly from year to year and gathering greater audience to advertise to. Although it's primarily a younger generation right now, it's still growing, and so it could grow to have other demographics as well. All right, so that's a little bit about TikTok and Snapchat, how they started, what they're used for. Now let's talk a little bit about getting started on Snapchat. I'll have a lot of instructions throughout these sections, and you can always use this PowerPoint to refer back to on your own time so that you can use this to help walk you through how to create one. So first, Snapchat is a mobile application, so you will need to first download the app. Next, sign up and make an account. Now, one thing to remember is that when you're making an account is you can't change your username later. So make sure you like what you created for your username. When you create your username, you want to make sure that it's identifiable with your business. So for example, if your business is Gigi's Cupcakes, then you want to make the username something like Gigi's Cupcakes. I've also listed the basic steps here so that you can use this slide later to walk through the process, but it's very similar to all the other social media platforms and walks you through signing up and setting up your username and password. So at this point, you have created your account, and this is what your profile screen will look like. Now, you don't have to read all these small words. I'm going to briefly go through them, and you can always refer back to this slide. Like I said, you will get this PowerPoint so that you can refer to this if you need a refresher on where these things are. But with Snapchat, you will have something called a Bitmoji. So it's essentially a vision of you. You can edit how they look. You will have a Snapchat username. So where you'll see like my name where it says Cassie Fly, right underneath it would be the username. You will also have a Snap code. That's essentially this little code where it has my face in the yellow block. You can also see it on the bottom right here with the little ghost. So you actually can have people scan that with their phone to help find you. People can also find you by your username. So say on a business card or a flyer, you put that Snap code or that username. Either one of those would be able to help people find you on Snapchat. So just below this kind of arrow that is pointing down to the left, where it says My Stories, this is where you can add snaps to your stories. So that's where you can add pictures and images. And if you want to go back and look at them, you can click where it says My Stories, and it can show you what you have posted so far. To see where your profile notifications are, if you look in the very top left corner of this page, you would see by your emoji, you would see a little yellow dot, and that would notify you that there is a notification. Now, let's watch a short video on how to use the various features, because I think this will help a little more. I've also included a hyperlink at the bottom here if you would prefer later to, read through these various features. You can also watch this video later as well. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this video working. And then, Taya, if you could let me know if you can hear this or not.
Okay. No, I can't hear it. So stop sharing your screen and then you're gonna reshare.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when
Then
you
share again.
click share and then on the left bottom corner, they'll say share sound.
Oh, I see it. They just changed that, I guess.
Yeah.
So looks like it will actually not let me click share sound though. I can't click share sound. I see what you're saying, but it won't actually let me click it. I wonder why.
Do you have the link for the video? If you put it in the chat box, you can send it to me and I'll share my screen.
You still can't hear it?
No.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Let me put it in the chat, or maybe I can just share it this way. Let's see. Can you hear this ad playing?
No.
Yes or no?
No, we can't hear it.
Okay. All right, I just sent it to you. Maybe you can do that.
All right. Thank you.
I think this is the only video that requires sound, so the others you
Okay.
can watch without the sound. Tay, are you sharing your screen? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm seeing the same thing.
Okay, well, that's okay. Then we'll go ahead and just exit, and then this video is something that everyone can watch later. That's unfortunate. I know Zoom just went through some changes, so that's unfortunate. But it will be fine. All right, so this video will go through how to use those features that I just mentioned, and you can watch that too on your own time as well. There's also a link here if you'd rather read how to use those features. Now I'd like to go into how to create a business account. This will walk you through it, and you don't actually have to hear it, so this will kind of walk you through it. So basically what you'll do is go download the app on your phone, fill out the user information, like your email, your contact info, It may ask that you put a credit card information in for ads, but you don't actually have to do that, and you can skip that portion. So next, this will take you through, and you can watch this as well later, and it can help you with walking through how to make videos and posts and run ads if you like. Now, since this is a basics course, we won't get into ads, but I did want to still have this video so that you can have this later to refer back to. So the next question that you have to determine is Snapchat right for you? Is it right for you in your industry, in the business? Does it make sense for you? So just in case you're wondering what other industries are on Snapchat, you can see here by industry who is on Snapchat. Another determinant on if you should be on Snapchat is looking at your competitors and seeing, are they using it? Are they finding success there? If the answer is yes, then maybe you should also consider it. Now, how to get started on TikTok. TikTok is very similar to Snapchat in that you first need to download the app onto your phone, create an account, either choosing to use the same info for Facebook or Google or Twitter, or create a new one. After that, click Profile in the bottom right corner to edit and fill out the rest of your profile information. So that is how you would go about creating an account, very similar to Snapchat. I also included a link here that can help walk you through it if you have any trouble. So it's the exact same process to create a business account whenever you're creating a business account on TikTok. The only thing that you have to do differently is once you've created your account, you go to settings and then select manage my account, and then you would click switch to pro account. After doing this, it'll ask you what category or industry in, and then you're done. So what does TikTok look like? Well, once you have created your account and you go to the home page, it will actually give you this black screen with the TikTok logo for about 2 seconds, and then it'll start playing videos without you even clicking on anything. It'll just start playing videos. So if you have your volume turned up, beware as it might startle you. Basically, you can just scroll through these videos and see these videos, and that will appear based off of how popular those videos are, or maybe your preferences or any hashtags that you're following on TikTok. Over time, the algorithm will start to show you videos based off of your interest and what you have watched or liked in the past. If you want to make a video, you would click the plus sign. You see the plus sign that is circled in yellow, and that is similar to Snapchat. That's what you would click to start making a post or take a photo or a video, or you can select one that's already saved on your phone. Now, TikTok has a lot of editing tools as well, which can be a bit intimidating at first, but you don't have to use all of them to start. If you want to learn about the editing tools, I actually have included a link on this slide so you can learn about all of them, because there are quite a few. So this is how to use TikTok in a video. So I walked through verbally how you would start making posts. This is how you would use it. It is not going to have sound, but you can watch these videos later as well. I will play it so you can watch them walk through it. Unfortunately, we do not have sound. So basically, you would click on that plus sign and then you would hold this red button to make a video, or you can just tap it to take a photo. And then once you're done, you can then go into the adding effects portion. You can also add sound, and it'll walk you through. On the bottom left, there's an area where you can click add sound, and then it will show you a list of different songs you could add that play in the background as your video goes on. You can also adjust the volume of your music. And then you can add effects, which there are a lot of effects that you can add, and that's right next to the music button, and the link on the page before this will also help to walk you through some of those. But that's the basics of how to use Snapchat and how to make a snap, or how to use TikTok and make a video on TikTok. Again, apologies for the sound. So in order to create ads, you'll need to get onto a desktop actually to do ads. Similar to Snapchat, you'll go to tiktok.com/business, or you can go to TikTok Ads Manager. From there, you will basically follow the prompts, and it helps walk you through it pretty easily. TikTok does a really good job of walking you through it with prompts. There are actually 4 different types of ads that I want to go over. The first are in-feed ads. This is probably the most obvious and what is most used by businesses. It's when people are scrolling through videos, your video ad could show up next and will appear in their video feed. It'll include a button that says buy now, or check this out now, or whatever you want it to say. Then when someone clicks on it, it will take them to the website to view that product. Now, the second type of ad is brand takeover ad. This one is where instead of that first screen that you see when you log on to TikTok, instead of it being a black screen with the TikTok logo, it'll show you the ad before switching to all the videos. The third type of ad is called a branded hashtag challenge. Creating a hashtag challenge is simple. It combines a catchy hashtag with a video that showcases a specific action, a dance, or something, or maybe like a challenge that you can show to others. So think of like bottle flipping, or basketball trick shots, or lip syncing, or maybe dancing a specific dance to a specific song. You can pay for one, or you can try to make one work organically. So that branded hashtag challenge has an organic and paid for option. And then lastly, you can use a branded lens, which is where you can work with TikTok to make a custom branded lens, which is a filter or maybe custom stickers. And so that's the last type. So the next question typically is, how much do these ads cost? I highly recommend sticking to the in-feed ads first. And the reason why is the others can get quite pricey unless you're a larger company or have a large marketing. Branded hashtag challenges may be a good option to do organically, but if you want to pay TikTok for a branded hashtag, then it could get very pricey. Also, a branded takeover ad typically starts out pretty steep at $50,000 per day. So you might not want to start with that one. I definitely recommend the in-feed ads because they're a lot more manageable, and you can start with a minimum budget of just $50 per day and do it as many days as you like. And so that is a little bit more reasonable. Now, if you decide you want to get into TikTok in-feed ads, you'll go to the TikTok Ads Manager again and go through these steps. I won't spend a ton of time on this ad section. since we are in the basics webinar, but if you do want to go to this, you can click this hyperlink and it will walk you through how to do this. So after hearing all this, the next question is, well, is TikTok right for you? Well, let's take a look and see who is on it. What industries are on TikTok and are they finding success on it? Again, another good determination on if you should be on TikTok is looking at your competitors and seeing if they're active on TikTok. But as you can see here, some of the ones that have pretty high, you can see some of the industries that maybe have some higher engagement, whereas some others may have some less engagement. But also looking around at your competitors and seeing if they're having success with this can be helpful as well. So here I want to talk a little bit about some strategy and tools for Snapchat and TikTok. So first, for Snapchat, a few things to keep in mind are, one, try to show your day-to-day activities. Give customers an inside view of the company, maybe show your cool workplace or set up a funny video from the day, or maybe a sneak peek into the creation of your new product. Number two, make sure that you're uploading content regularly. You don't want followers to forget you exist. This is typically a daily platform, and so posting daily is best for this platform. Number three is interact with others through the messaging feature, and make sure to respond quickly to them. You want to keep that conversation going, and so just having your notifications on in case someone messages you is a good idea. And you'll want to be responsive on this platform because it is a daily used platform. Now for TikTok, a few things to keep in mind are, one, you want to get to the point with these videos. They need to be quick, concise, and engaging. They're typically fairly short. Number two, the use of trending songs can really help to elevate your content here. So when you make a post, add some music onto it because it can really help with getting more views. Number three, try to use trending hashtags to get in front of those that are following them. Remember, it's all about hopping on to trends in this with TikTok. Another good tactic is to tell your story in videos. While everyone loves a good trending dance video, stories are the most likely pieces of content to go viral from unknown accounts. You can make partnerships either through getting user-generated content from your clients or maybe some other small businesses. And so those are a few tips for TikTok. And with both Snapchat and TikTok, don't forget to look at your analytics to see what is performing well. That can give you some insight as to which posts are doing better than others. So in summary, it's all about getting user-generated content. Also, videos that are shorter are better at getting and keeping people's attention. So keep that in mind when you're thinking of how long to post your videos. 1 minute or less is the sweet spot. Now, with any social media, it's good to set some social media goals and objectives and start with a plan. If you don't have a plan, you don't really have a clear goal or anything to measure to see if you've met that goal. And so starting with the goals can help to look back later and see if you've met that goal. This can help to ensure that your social media efforts support your business goals as well, and that you're not just posting just to post. Some other things that can help is researching the competition when you're making that plan to find inspiration, and creating a social media calendar is part of making a plan so that you're regularly in front of your customers, not posting one day and then posting, 3 times in 1 week, but then not for a month. So now what? Here's some basic ways to help with increasing your following. When you set up these accounts, make sure you fill them out fully, not just partially. Also, make sure the content that you're creating is high quality and authentic. Maybe you're not posting advertisements all the time, but you're posting fun day in the life videos. And that's what some of these videos are supposed to be about. It's not just ads. You kind of want to keep to an 80-20 rule where people are seeing, 80% of the time is fun, engaging content and not all advertisements. And then using some good tools. There's lots of good tools out there for social media. These are some for all the social media accounts, but in particular, something that could be helpful would be if you're trying to, manage many social media accounts, Buffer and Hootsuite can be very helpful. You can actually post to all your social media platforms using them. If you're using graphics and you're trying to find some free graphics, you can use Canva or VSCO or Pictochart. And maybe if you're looking for more content and you're looking for more content in your industry, BuzzSumo and Pocket are some good ones as well. Now, some other resources are listed here for Snapchat and TikTok specifically. And so these are all hyperlinked that you can get when you get these notes as well. Now, if you're looking for some other help, maybe you want to have a deeper dive into the conversation about your business and social media, or you have social media and you want us to take a look at it, that's something we can do. We can also help with a variety of things for small businesses, whether it's helping with your business plan. Maybe it's getting formed as a business. Maybe you haven't started your business and you need help getting started and registering. We can help with that. Maybe it's you need to apply, for getting a loan and you need help with that. We can help with a variety of things. We have individual one-on-one consulting, and we also offer training programs, these webinars that you're in today, and clinics, and we have plenty of resources we can share with you in those one-on-one client meetings. Now, I'd like to just open it up, see if anyone has any questions. We have a few minutes left. Again, sorry for the sound not working. I believe Zoom just had an update and we're unable to have that.
And while everyone is posting any questions they may have, I posted a link to the 4-question survey for the webinar. We value your feedback. We use it to improve our events in the future. This is also required by our funders, the SBA, so we can continue to provide no-cost workshops. And you will also find the SBDC resources page linked as well.
Great. And thank you again, everyone, for being patient with the sound. Deeply apologize for that. That was unfortunate, but you should be able to watch all those videos on your own time, so you at least have those resources to walk you through step by step how to do some of those things. And so I hope you will look at those. Also, if you have specific questions about your business or social media, you can always sign up for one-on-one consulting as well.
Thank you, Cassie, and thank you, everyone. And a follow-up email will be sent within 2 to 3 business days that will include all of the materials that was reviewed today.
Okay, and I see one question in the Q&A. What are some things to avoid? Let's see, in what specifically when marketing on Snapchat and TikTok? Do you mean on like what to post or when you're signing up? Maybe a little more information could be helpful. But whenever you're signing up, you want to make sure to use usernames that are related to your business. You want to make sure whenever you're filling it all out that you fill all of it out, not just part of it. Whenever you're posting and marketing, using, some of the tips on which ads to start with. For example, there was the in-feed ads with TikTok. I would start with that first. I wouldn't start with some of those others because they're quite expensive. When you're marketing and you're trying to figure out maybe what to post, good thing to do is go look at some competitors for ideas. If you are maybe looking for some tips in particular on your business, you're welcome to connect with us and we can talk about your industry specifically. But I always think that, just doing a competitor analysis and looking at what others in your industry are posting on those platforms can help with giving an idea on what to post. Length of videos, typically less than a minute. You don't want to be maybe too long with your videos on either platform. I would recommend that. If you're on TikTok, adding sound can be a good addition. So those are some maybe extra tips. I don't see any other questions. Thanks again, everyone, for coming.
Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.
Bye, everyone.